days around.
Hello and welcome to the Tottenham America channel. Today, we will be rating every player's performance from Tottenham Hotspur's 1-1 draw at Liverpool at Anfield in the Premier League to all but secure the title for Manchester City and ignite the race for top 4 even more. Especially after the news that it was confirmed that Tottenham Hotspur can no longer get Europa Conference League. It's either Europa League or Champions League for the Lilywhites. That will all be decided in the upcoming Arsenal and Tottenham results, and specifically the North London derby. Third place is also up for running, with Chelsea dropping more points with their 2-2 draw against Wolves. Arsenal yet to play this match week. They'll play Leeds tomorrow at 9 a.m. So this top 4 race between the 3 London clubs is going to go big. Before we get into the ratings, if you do enjoy our content, please make sure to smash the subscribe button. We're only 15 away from that big 500 number, so please help us hit that number really, really soon. Without further ado, let's start with goalkeeper and captain Hugo Lloris.
I'm going to rate Hugo Lloris a 7.25.
I'm going to rate him a 7. He was absolutely solid today. Made some great saves against Alexander-Arnold and Sadio Amani.
Great bravery to just go in and dive for the ball on corners and crosses that Liverpool threw at us. He dealt with them so well. There was a couple of points he gave the ball away. Like, he had one throw, he threw it straight to Salah. He had very minimal mistakes, so it was a really good performance.
And he really basically started the attack for the goal. Long ball from Lloris, it was headed down and eventually came to Kane, but it all started from the back. So, that's a big part played by Hugo Lloris. But not a bad performance. Goal he could not have done anything about.
Yeah.
That deflection took it the complete opposite way and slotted it right into the back of the net. So really nothing he could have done for the goal. We're going to move into our defenders now with Christian Romero.
8.
I'm going to give him an 8 as well. Excellent performance from Christian Romero, just always up there, annoying the front 3 of Liverpool, always frustrating them, trying to get the ball back whenever he could. In the last couple of minutes, he was just playing as a striker, as he always does. But really,
defender.
A really good performance from Romero. Unbelievable from Christian Romero. Really good performance.
Very good performance. Now moving on to Eric Dyer. I'm going to rate him a 7.5.
I'm going to give him a 7.5 as well. He was solid today.
He was great in the air today. Great
Best
with
headers I've ever seen from him.
Yeah, he dealt with so many aerial balls really well today, and especially against Liverpool because they just like to throw crosses at you.
Yeah.
All the time.
Yeah, but a really good performance from Dyer, who was honestly isolated a little more than usual at that center back position. When Romero and Davies were taken away by the other wingers, Dyer had to hold his own and did that really well multiple times. Also, a couple of really good defensive headers to make sure Liverpool did not have any chances. Last center back was Ben Davies.
I'm going to give him a 7.75.
7.75 as well.
At the end, he got up the field a lot after Sanchez came on for Sessegnon. He got the opportunity to play left wing back. And I wouldn't say he did too bad. He got up the field and
our entire
defense. He got a shot on goal, but
our entire defense today turned up massively.
He made this one great block for Salah's
right before the
shots,
goal.
Yeah.
Right before the goal that we conceded, Ben Davies fired in a beautiful, sensational block to make sure the score stayed 1-0 Tottenham. Only for another minute, though.
If he wasn't there, Salah would have scored that.
Only for another minute, though, as Diaz did score just 1 minute later. But regardless, Ben Davies was very, very good today. Moving into midfield area, starting with Emerson Royal.
I'm going to rate him an 8.5.
8.25. Unbelievable. You know what? 8.5.
So good.
8.5.
So good.
Unbelievable. Today. Unbelievable from Emerson Royal. I've never seen him move like this. His defending was ridiculous, and I think that's why he's so good. His defending is unbelievable. Even his crosses, they could have been better at sometimes.
But it's a huge improvement from other games.
and he was just the driving force in our attacks.
He did
was-
well with duels. He had so much determination to get to every single ball that was there. Kind of like Kuti.
Yeah, he was the brick in defense when we defended, and he was just always putting his heart into every tackle and every pass, and put a beautiful long ball up for Kane to take down and run with for the goal. So he played a part in every way.
And he also
today.
played a very good ball late in the game where Hojbjerg should have headed it into goal. But
Yep.
instead he tried to go to Kane and he accidentally passed it behind him.
Yeah, that was a ridiculous cross from Emerson. But
Yeah.
honestly, the best Emerson performance I've ever seen, and by far man of the match today for me, beating out Son and Romero. Moving into midfield, we're going to start with Rodrigo Bentancur.
I'm going to give him a 7.5.
I'm going to give him a 7.25. I didn't think he was as good as Hojbjerg, but regardless, he was still very good today.
Passing, of course, finding open spaces, passing it through balls, of course, that's his specialty.
There were points, I think, where he seemed a little sluggish and a little slow.
As the game carried on, him and Hojbjerg both got better and better.
Yeah.
At
They
the
started to wake
beginning,
up more.
they were just sleeping, kind of.
Yeah. But as the game went on, they just started waking up, and, by the end, they were running the midfield.
They ran their heart outs in the
Yeah.
end. But you can notice at the beginning that Hojbjerg and Bentancur, Salah and Mane could just run through so quickly, so easily.
Yeah, and then by the end, Salah and Mane had to, figure out a way on the side. Even then, on the side, they couldn't get through, because Royale and Sessegnon were there. So there was some
But
excellent
Hojbjerg and
defending going
Bentancur,
on.
especially starting in late first half to second half, they did a really good job controlling the midfield.
As for
And not letting Liverpool break our defense and come into our box.
Yeah. As for his midfield partner, Pierre-Emile Hojbjerg, I'm going to give him a 7.75.
Same as well.
Ran the midfield today. Same thing with Bentancur. Started a little sloppy, but just excelled
Of course, he
throughout
had
the game.
those two chances. That one where it came off the post. That was a great effort. And the second one, he just made... To be honest, I think it was bad communication. Because Kane called for it when he shouldn't have.
Yeah, Kane should not be calling for it when Hojbjerg has only the goalkeeper between himself and the goal. Kane should not be calling for it there, but regardless, Hojbjerg should take the shot on regardless.
Ever since he's come to Spurs, he's had not a lot of confidence in his finishing for some reason, but he's good. He has a good right foot and a good head.
Yeah, but it was a.
He needs to have faith in himself.
Yeah, that's one thing I noticed.
He should just take it out on himself.
Because he always seems to want to pass instead of shoot. And sometimes he should just shoot because he's got a heck of a right foot. Left wing back and last in the midfield position, Sessegnon.
I'm going to rate Ryan Sessegnon a 7.5.
7.5 for me too. Got the assist for Son's goal after some beautiful work from Harry Kane. Receives the ball and a beautiful composed cross.
He was great today. He was especially great when we just had the ball on that left side and Sessegnon, it was like he would kind of find a way to push through them.
Yeah. Just drive through, find a pass to Kane or Son or something.
And we did well, really well, switching the ball between Sessegnon and Emerson.
And it's kind of ridiculous if you think about it. Sessegnon has played both games against Liverpool, and both times Salah did not score.
Yeah.
Sessegnon has shut out Salah so well in those two games. That has to be talked about more because, Salah did nothing today.
Yeah, he didn't do much. Also saying that Liverpool only made... Oh, wait, no. I thought they made 1-7. Never mind. But anyway.
Moving into the attack now, starting with Heung-min Son. For Son, I'm going to give him an 8 rating. He was he played excellently today. What about you?
I'm going to give him an 8.5. He was just electrifying up top. He wanted to get things done, created chances, had a lot of intensity up there. Yeah. And ran his heart out.
And the goal was excellently taken from him. I think he might have had one or two other shots, but the goal was really all that mattered. But he was always working up and down that wing, linking up with Sessegnon and Kane.
I feel like taking him off was the wrong choice because imagine if he was there instead, where Hojbjerg was.
Yeah. Or Kulusevski was there.
Yeah.
Although Kulusevski
would have taken it down and controlled it because he has great first touches and he's
But taking
good with his feet.
Kulusevski off was understandable, but not bringing
Son.
Winks on.
Yeah, we should have brought Bergwijn on earlier, and
And what's
possibly
the
we
point-
never should have brought Son off.
And what's the point of bringing Son off in 90 minutes when there's only 3 minutes left of additional time? Because
To be
Son
honest,
came off after 90 minutes.
We were playing like we
wanted to hold the lead.
Yeah,
hold the draw.
Yeah, we wanted, but we should have gone for the win.
Yeah.
I mean, we kind of did. Horbier had their chance, but
Right wing now, Dejan Kulusevski.
I'm gonna rate him at 7.75.
7.5 for me. He's just such an unbelievable player.
He just drives past everyone.
Yeah.
He's so physical, and he's not fast, but his dribbling is exceptional. He just keeps the ball so close to his feet.
Also, although like that right side was new winger against new winger, Diaz versus Kulusevski, 2 January signings, and although Diaz got the goal, I think Kulusevski was the better player today.
Yeah, I think he was.
Because the
as
way
well.
he played, his hold-up play, his skill, he was just so good that even though Diaz got that deflected goal, Kulusevski was just so good today.
He was on the ball and got more things done with the ball than Luis Diaz did.
Yeah, definitely. Despite Luis Diaz getting the
I
goal.
have to say, we
Kulusevski
were
got.
the better team.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, obviously. I think it was much more equal than it was in,
Yeah.
what was it,
more
December? I think it was more equal game.
equal. Yeah, in December we were dominating.
Mm-hmm.
We had so many chances.
And lastly, striker, Harry Kane.
I'm going to rate him a 7.5.
7.5 as well. Big game, he turned up. Wow. Couldn't get a goal or assist, but really was the brain behind that goal.
When Liverpool didn't close him down, that was when we scored. And even when they did close him down, he still did pretty well.
Mm-hmm.
But at times, Liverpool closed him down really well, and he was. It looked like he was slow to make his pass, but
Yeah.
he wasn't that slow.
Yeah, he was just closed down really quickly.
Yeah,
by
he
the
was
midfielders.
closed down really well, especially by Alexander-Arnold.
Yeah. It didn't really have any big chances at the front. But yeah, I thought he played pretty well today, especially against a top 6 team. So
Yeah, definitely.
not a bad performance from Harry Kane, and an excellent performance from the whole team. A huge result for Tottenham Hotspur to take into their final 3 games. With Arsenal playing Leeds tomorrow, that'll define how far behind we are from Arsenal, whether we are 1, 2, or 4 points, depending on the result. Then the North London derby comes on Thursday. That could define who gets Champions League and who doesn't. After that, Tottenham play Burnley and end off the season with an away trip to Carrow Road, where they'll play Norwich.
But you never know. If Arsenal win tomorrow,
They could still drop points to Newcastle or Everton.
Yeah.
So that's it's going to be a very, very tight ending to the season, but this is an excellent
But
performance.
even if they win tomorrow and we win the North London derby, we're still 1 point behind.
Yeah. But that doesn't matter. We've climbed back. We're crawling back. So
Yeah.
we just need to keep up this momentum. Hope that Arsenal loses, and honestly, they have a harder
Okay,
they have a harder end at the end than we do. We have a much easier end than they do. So we just need to make sure we secure all the points and let everything
We have
else
to win
happen.
every single game. We just shouldn't worry about Arsenal right now, because if we win every single game, including
done
the
all
North
we can.
London, including the North London derby, we did all we can, like you just said.
Yeah.
And hopefully Arsenal will drop a point.
Yeah.
2 points, 2 or 3 points, which is enough.
Which is that those 2 or 3 points are
But what we have to do is play our part first.
Yeah.
Win every game.
Those 2 or 3 points are gonna define everything for Tottenham. But that's it for our player ratings. If you enjoyed, make sure you smash the subscribe button. Hit the like button for more if you enjoy our content. Comment down below who your man of the match is. And until next time.
Come on, you Spurs!